Hi there. Valentine's Day is almost here. I've got lots of Valentine ideas on my Patreon site, patreon.com/Cindra. I also just did a real quick one. I'm not the sharpest tool when it comes to shorts and editing them. And I spent some time choosing a beautiful love song to go with it. And so it didn't come out. And I just thought, let me do a little bit more of a normal pace. So we're all not frantic with it. How about that? So all you'll need is an atomizer or some kind of spray bottle, paper doilies, or if you have old ones you don't care about. Sometimes I have some old latticey kind of lace and I'll use it over and over and just rinse it out in between. You can also either cut a paper out like this or buy them in little sets. I'll give you a link in the description for these. So today I am taking the card and I'm opening and making it flat. And I'm going to paint on it, reminding myself that it will end up looking like this, okay? The atomizer, I already have some color in it. I actually have some rose madder quin, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of alizarin crimson in it as well. I'm sitting here. I just got back from vacation and I am in my pajamas looking out the window at a beautiful day and painting. So if you see my arm with my silly little pajamas, so I'm putting alizarin crimson. I only do a third to a half water. And I'm using a size 8. Any brush that'll fit in there will be fine. Putting the top back on. And I'm just going to put the doily down. There's many ways to do it. You can only, keep it here. You can cut it first and have it so that it starts at the fold and goes down, and that would work fine. I kind of like it when it hangs over a little bit. That's been my latest way to do it, so I'm going to show you how. So I'm just going to start spraying right on it. If your doily's flopping around, of course, feel free to hold it with one hand as you're going to town with your sprayer. I like this little spritzer feeling, and I like it going onto the wet paper so that when you take the doily off, you have a little bit of a design continuing on. Now with the magic, I could dry it right now. I could come back, pause, but I actually made a few ahead of time. So I'm going to use this one, but I'm just going to put it aside and use it at my leisure. Let me wipe this down a minute. There we go. Let me show you a couple that I made already. And with this one I did fairly dark. The only difference is what kind of mixture you put in here and how many layers, how much you're spraying. Let me give you a closer look at it. So this one's just very delicate, but a very pretty design came through. We're not looking at perfection. We're just looking at that kind of delicate latticey Valentine card, old-fashioned look. Now you can put whatever you want on top of that. And here's a darker one that I did. And what I want to show you is that you're welcome to either stick stickers on top of it, little hearts, whatever your little heart desires. Here are some red stickers right here. Or for those of you that may want to paint some roses with me, I might pick some blotchy little areas to do that. Like I said, if you want, I have a Patreon site, and this class was in the $8 a month. You can cancel anytime. Come and take all the classes you want for the month and then cancel, and you will certainly have your money's worth. Can't buy a lot for $8, can you? I also have a class that is going to be on Sunday, the 11th. Those of you that are Super Bowl people, it'll be long done by then. So I'm just kind of playing around with a loose rose idea. Here's the fold, and I kind of went over it a little bit. So I think I'm going to continue down and just have a loose, pretty little rose kind of a feeling. I have classes on varieties of roses if you're interested. There's three main ways I do roses, and then there's other ways too to be very, very realistic. Like this one is fun too, but it's nice to be able to do this idea of just a loose, quick little rose. I'm just popping in some darker areas just to add a little definition. So you can do several roses. You can just keep it at this. I'm going to show you a couple I've done, so you don't have to wait through me doing all of them, however many I decide. With this one, I kept spraying, and it's kind of in between the delicate light one and the details. I added just a little grouping of 3 roses over it. But in my mind, even if you did nothing, you didn't even add the roses, if you're not comfortable adding those and no one's really shown you, just leave it plain and it will look very pretty, such as this. And you can write inside, you can do what you want. I'll show you what I did with this one. I put some stickers and just kind of drew around them. And then I can write whatever I want for Valentine's Day. Or wouldn't this be pretty even for, oh, a wedding, shower card, or an anniversary, or anything you want. So here's one. And then this is the one that I just did really quickly in the shorts. Feel free to look at that one. Um, and I actually not only did 3 roses, but because I was going fast, they're not the most gorgeous, but I think they're pretty. I also just kind of painted around the roses just to have some different values in it. And then I put some big stickers on there just to add some more interest. And then inside, I made some of these little heart balloons with a sticker in it and some just floating down where you could write anything you wanted to. So those are some ideas for you as you're putting together any of your Valentine cards, and just have fun with them. Don't go for perfection. Just enjoy the idea and spread the love for the season, right? Look for any of the links for supplies if you would like. And thanks for popping and joining and joining me. Enjoying it, I hope. Take care. Happy Valentine's Day.